Yesterday, mainly we were discussing about the partner determination, right? So we have just seen what are the partner types that we create. So in the partner types, I mean partner functions that we will be creating. So we have seen we have seen like the basic partner functions that you will have like sold to, ship to, bill to, and payer, and some additional partner functions like the contact person or the employee responsible or some forwarding agent. So these are all the additional partner functions that you can have uh, you know uh, that you can define. So partner function can be anything that you can define, and the name also can be anything that you can give, but the control lies in something called a partner type. So partner type is the one that controls your partner function. Let me just go back to partner determination. Sales and distribution, basic functions. You guys remember the path. Where is partner determination? Set up partner determination. Then you can set up partner determination customer master level, sales order header item, delivery, shipment, billing header, and billing item. At all the levels, you can have the partner function. So we went into the partner function. We have defined a partner function name. The partner type is the one that would be mainly differentiating what is uh, whether it's a customer or whether he's a vendor or whether he's a contact person, everything, or he's a forwarding agent. Everything is controlled by this partner type that is important. Okay. So then you have something called an error group. This error group in mostly this is an error group that comes automatically based on kind of partner type that you select. These are all kind of the there will be kind of an it's just a 2-character code. It's basically it will be assigned to the partner function, and it is kind of an incompletion procedure. We have some concept. It will be triggering if in case this partner does not exist, what happens, and so on and so forth. Then all the different controls will be here. This is a standard one. We will not be able to edit it. It's just based on the partner function that we select, it would be coming in here. Then here you have another, we have discussed about a field called a unique. What happens if in case of a unique, you can have only one such partner function that could be available, and you cannot have multiple partner functions that was there. Then apart from this, we did not discuss two fields that we have, something called a superior partner function, and we have something called a customer hierarchy type. So these two are related to customer hierarchy that we will have. Superior partner function is basically let's say this is also used in case of customer hierarchy. We'll discuss when we talk about the customer hierarchy. So it is basically it is saying if in case there is a partner function exists, if there is an a partner function who is related to another partner function which is at a higher level. Maybe all the different partner functions will be assigned to a superior partner function. So what happens, you could if in case anything that you define, let's say some partner function, it would be automatically anything that you define at a superior partner function will be applicable to this particular partner function as well. Any changes that happen, we'll discuss more about it during the customer hierarchy. So there are two fields called superior partner function. There's something called a customer hierarchy. So again, this customer hierarchy is, in case of if in case you have a customer hierarchy and there are multiple partner functions for a customer hierarchy, you have actually standard partner functions like 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and all. Here you will be using this customer hierarchy as well. So we will be discussing more about the hierarchy levels you can define it. So we'll discuss about during the customer hierarchy topic. Okay, so as of now here you have a partner name, partner type, then the unique. So this is what is important. Okay, then the next step that we will have is the partner determination procedure. So now what you need to do is you have defined your partner functions. Now you have defined your partner functions. Now you need to group all those partner functions into a partner determination procedure. How do you do that? For that, in order to group in a partner determination procedure, you need to create a procedure for firstly. You need to create your own procedure. Then you can assign your partner. YBYC. Okay, this is what we have created. So now let's create our own partner determination procedure. Again, procedure can also be any name that you want, just that makes that sense. You can create sold to party partner determination procedure, or a ship, initially what we do is sold to party partner determination procedure that we can create. Because we have created separate partner functions, we can use it, or else there's a standard partner determination procedure also that is available, inside which there will be some partner functions that would be assigned. Okay, now first let's create our own pricing, let's create our own procedure. Click on this partner determination procedure, click on this new entries that you have, might be uh, something like this. There is a limitation. Okay, something, we can see the naming convention, how to make it better. If not, this might be, there will be some shortcuts to some things that we'll be using. All that we can see later. Okay, uh, in generally, how do we come up with some naming conventions and all, we'll see it later. So you have something called a procedure that you define anything with the name, and you create a name for it, and you press enter, and you can save it at this point of time. Okay, here it is coming, so save this. Here I'll delete this, there's a blank entry also that got saved. Okay, now you have defined something called a partner determination procedure. So now the next step is you assign the partner functions to a partner determination procedure. So you define your own partner determination procedure that has some name. Then you select this partner determination procedure that you have created. Then you have here partner functions in the procedure. So you select your partner determination procedure, then double click on this. Like, see, this is inside this. So you have created the above one partner determination procedure here. Select the procedure, click on this partner functions in the procedure. Okay, now here, as of now, there are no partner functions. Now again, you need to add the partner functions in your procedure. In standard, we'll have a partner functions that we have, but we have defined YA, YB, YC, something like that, right? So Y1, yeah. Let's go to this new entries, and it says in this partner determination procedure, what are all the partner functions you have? I think it's Y1 or no, it's YA, right? Go to new entries, mention Y. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yes, Dinesh.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Just give me
it's
one minute.
Dinesh. It breaks in between.
Just give me a minute. Again, there's some issue. Just give me a minute, because I think this mic is sometimes giving me trouble. It's one define YF as well. No, there's nothing. These are all the partner functions that we have defined. Okay. So you come and assign your partner functions in your partner determination procedure. So there's a partner determination procedure you create, and you assign your partner functions. Okay, in this procedure you will have sold to party, ship to party, bill to party, payer, and contact person, something like this. You can assign it and you can save it. Maybe contact person, I don't want it in my let's say maybe, you want it at a customer master level, then you assign it to customer master level. Or you want it uh, you know uh, or maybe like an employer responsible and all, you want only at the sales order level, then you'll assign the partner function what you define under the sales order header level, but not here. So you can create whatever and you can assign it accordingly. And basically, what you have to remember in the sold to party, right? So there are different partner, there are different account groups that we will have. We will have something called a sold to party account group that we have seen, ship to party, bill to party, payer. In generally sold to party, you could be seeing all the what are all the fields that are enabled and everything. But ship to party, you can see there are no billing tabs, there are no sales tabs that are available. there are no certain tabs that won't be there in ship to party account group. Similarly, in payer account group, you don't need some shipping tab, so you will be like hiding them and all. And one thing you could have observed is like whenever you enter the ship to party account group, the partner function will be only ship to party. If you enter the bill to party account group, the partner function will be only bill to party. Okay, for example, if I just go here, go back just to see the standard, if I just go to let's take maybe I'll just take py or rg. If I just go inside this, there's only bill to party and payer account group that would be there in the payer. If I just go to bill to party re, there's only bill to party. Main is only bill to party that would be there, rest everything is fine. Then if I just go to ag, ag should have all the four partner functions: sold to, bill to, payer, and ship to. And if I just go to au, I think it's not someone might have removed it. So whenever you go to ship to party partner function, right, whenever there is, let's try to check this ship to party, there has to be only ship to party that has to be defined. So in generally for ship to party, bill to party, and payer will only have only those respective partner functions. It will not have all the partner functions that would be there. So it will only have, let's say rg will have only payer and bill to, then re will have only bill to, something like that. But the sold to party account group, whatever you define, will have all the four partner functions. Okay, which means sold to party account group, in generally the sold to party partner determination procedure, you will be maintaining sold to, ship to, bill to, payer, all the four. And if you have, let's say, additional partners that you require, maybe you wanted to create a master data only with ship to or only with sold to, and in that partner function you want only to determine, let's say, only ship to. In that case, you will be always selecting you will be also creating a new partner determination procedure that contains only ship to, that does not contain like sold to, bill to, and all. Okay, anyway, we'll create it. So now we'll just discuss here. First basically you have partner determination procedure, then you have your partner functions that you assign. Okay, then the name will come in. Then here there are two checkboxes that you get it. One is it is called as not modifiable, then you have it as mandatory partner function. There are two different things that you get it here. What does this not modifiable do, and what does this mandatory do? So here let's try to, what I will do is, let me just try to /o xt03. I'll try to take the same customer that we had we were using. It is ZEKT to Z. Okay, let me just check here. ZPPP. I'll explain now. Okay. I'm just taking an example that we have with an existing customer, but we'll change our things and we'll see. Now I'll just go here. What does this not modifiable does, and what does this? First we'll check what is this not modifiable that we will have. So not modifiable means if you can go to your sales area data, and if you go to this partner function, okay, can you see this? All these numbers are editable. Instead of 7, I can make it 8, I can make it 6, whatever you want. I will be able to modify those details, okay, however I want. But sold to party, I'm not able to change the number. Changing the number is not possible for sold to party. How is this being controlled? This is controlled with the help of this not modifiable. So if I uncheck this not modifiable, and if I just just come back here, and if I just go into the customer master, if I just go into the change mode, you can see I can also edit the sold to party. But in most of the cases, sold to party is something you will not be able to edit it. So you always maintain sold to party as not modifiable. And you have something called a mandatory partner function. What does this mandatory partner function means? Whenever you're creating your customer master, like, if in case one of this partner does not exist, then system will not allow you to save the your master data. For example, if I just go here, I'll write now here, you have made it as mandatory for all the four. Okay, so now I'll go to this ship to party, I'll select the ship to party, and I'll try to or else I'll try to delete here only. I'll remove this, okay, it is coming automatically. Let me delete it. So if I try to delete it, it says ship to party is a mandatory partner functions, you cannot delete it. Or bill to partner pair, it says deletion not allowed because ship to party is a mandatory partner function. Now if I just go to BP, if you just select BP and try to delete it as well, it says deletion not possible because this, like, BP is a mandatory partner function. How is that it is mandatory or non-mandatory being controlled? It is controlled by this. So if I try to remove this, for example, if I try to remove this ship to party partner function and save it as non-mandatory, then if you just go into your customer master, if you go to this edit, select this ship to party, come down and delete it, system will delete it. Now if you try to select the bill to party or payer and you try to delete it, system will not allow because the payer or the bill to party is still mandatory that we have. Only ship to party we have removed it as not mandatory. So this is what that controls, you know uh, whether it's mandatory or not mandatory. Okay, so I'll not save this because it's the data that we have, and I'll save this. Okay, so these are all the controls that you will have. So one is in the partner functions you have something called a unique, which is one of the control, and the partner type that you have another control that you will have in the partner functions. Then you define your own partner determination procedure. Inside your partner determination procedure, you say, okay, sold to party I want it to be not modifiable and I want it to be mandatory, that you want. Then you will say, okay, ship to party is mandatory, bill to party is mandatory, pair is mandatory, but contact person is not mandatory, or it's not even there's nothing that it would be uh, having here. So contact person, we just have it. So if you want to maintain in your customer master, you just maintain it. If you don't have anything, system will not propose it automatically. If in case, if it is a mandatory partner function, then system will propose it automatically. Here, in this case, you don't need the system to propose it, uh, you know, automatically here. So in that case, maybe for the contact person, I will not select, let's say here, uh, I will not select anything for the part, you know, uh, I'll not select anything here for the contact person. Okay, so let's take this and we'll just save our partner determination procedure. So define, as of now we have defined our account partner functions, partner determination procedure, assign your partner functions to your partner determination procedure. So this is a step that you have done. Okay, now next thing that you have is, now you have defined a procedure and you have a partner functions. Now what you need to do is you need to assign your partner determination procedure to your account group. If you remember, we have learned about, we have actually initially created account group. What is an account group? Anyone can tell me what does an account group do? What is the use of an account group in master data? Anyone? You can hear me, right? Sometimes I get doubt because yeah, I think I'm audible only. What is the functionality of an account group? Anyone can explain? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, Dinesh.
Yes, all right. Okay. Do you guys remember what does account group do, or where do you use this account group in master data? So whenever you're creating this master data, XD01, here first thing that you enter is an account group. So account group is the one that you first create and first you enter. And what does this account group control? The account group, based on this account group itself, it controls what is mandatory, what is not mandatory, what fields are mandatory, what fields are not mandatory. Then it also controls, okay, what is your number range that needs to get triggered. Then it also controls your partner functions. The partner functions or the partner determination procedure, what partner functions should be coming, everything is under the control of this account group. Yeah. So we have seen it, the creation of an account group. In the account group, then there'll be partner determination procedure and the partner functions that we assign. So we have defined the account group, we have defined partner functions, we have defined partner determination procedure. Now the next step that we will have is we will assign this partner determination procedure to your account group. I don't know whether we had selected our account group, but I'll try to select the existing account group that we are just using, ZEKT, and I'll assign my partner determination procedure called YAAA. For example, before I assign, let's say I have a partner determination. Now if I just go to my existing XD02 in my customer master that was there, if I try to enter, I had actually created what partner function? I had created a partner function called YE is for contact person, right? I try to add YE. Okay, so system is saying in ZPP, that is a procedure that was, I have changed it now. So YPP is a procedure that it has. It does not have a partner function called YE, or if you try to enter YD, it also gives an error saying that in ZPPP YD does not exist, because YE, YA, YE, YV, YC, YD, YE, where is it existing? It is existing in our partner determination procedure YAAA, and account group that we are using is ZEKT, because in ZEKT it was assigned to Y, that Z other one, so you are not getting, you're not getting the. Now I'll try to change that to my partner determination procedure called YAAA, just for the test. Save it. Now if I try to go to this customer master and just try to see, you can see here, okay, these are all already defined, so they're actually getting determined automatically. Okay, I think we need to create a new one, it's better. ZEKT, create. Mm, I'm just giving what is mandatory, that's it. I'm not trying to go through all the fields, and I try to save this. 1 second. This is getting determined, but why is it the number is not getting generated automatically? So here, okay, this is, it's not assigned to an account group yet. Okay, this step is not done. Okay, we have actually one more step. Okay, now why it is not getting determined automatically is now we have actually defined, let's say uh, here we have defined an account group. Okay, and now as of now we have created a partner determination procedure and we have created an account group. So we have assigned this account group and the partner determination procedure. This step we have done, and I also have done partner functions and my partner determination procedure. This step also have done. So I have created new partner functions. I've created a new partner functions and I have assigned these partner functions in this partner determination. One second, guys. I'm just running through different tabs. Just let me not save it at the moment. Okay, let's go back here. So we have defined partner functions and you assign those partner functions to partner determination procedure. So this step is done. Then you have created your own account group, and in this account group, now you came here in partner determination procedure, you have assigned your account group and the partner determination procedure. So this step, why is it so many tabs are coming? Okay, now account group and partner determination procedure. This step is also done. So there is a new account group that you create, then you assign your partner determination procedure to your account group. Then I have a new partner function. I created I assign the partner determination procedure, but I'm still missing the account group and partner function. So there is a step that I'm missing still, which assigning your partner functions to your account group. So there is an account group as well that you need to assign. So this is a three-way. So it's basically like, you'll have an account group, then partner determination procedure, then partner functions to partner determination procedure, then partner functions to account group. So this is what something that you require to determine the like all the three partner functions that you have. Why is it step one became like this? Okay, this is a uh, this is the main steps that you require in order to get your partner determination, partners to be determined automatically. So now, as of now, what I'm missing is account groups to this functional assignment, which means my partner functions to my account group is something like I am still yet to be done. So this is my ZEKT is my account group. So I'll go to this account group. I'll click enter now here. What is that? YA, ZEKT, YB, ZEKT, YC, ZEKT. Then you have a YD. Then you have a ZEKT. Then you have YE and you have a ZEKT. So you assign this step as well and you save it. Now you go back to your customer master, try to create /n. Okay, /o I'll use because I want the screen to be there, /o xt01. Once you go into your customer master, select this, press enter, then give some details. Yeah, now I don't care about what details that I have here. I just want the views. Now you go to your partner functions. Now all this gets determined. Internal means because as of now the number is not generated, so it is showing as internal. But once I save this, see, these are all the four mandatory partner functions that I have created. So now I have assigned YA, YB, YC, and YD. So these are all my partner functions that I have created. So all those partner functions will be coming. But in my partner determination procedure, YA, contact person, I have not made it as mandatory. I have not made it as, I did not select it as mandatory. So it does not come automatically in the system. So I'll save this. I think it's some problem with the number range. Can I have an external number range? Let's see if I had already defined our own partner account group as well. Just give me 1 minute. Let's go to logistics general. Let's go to business partner. Let's go to customer control. Let's go to your define account group and field selection. Okay, it is logged by me. Where do I have it logged? I'll go back. I can go here. Uh, let me just create a new one. IAA, and let me just check what is the number range that I have. 03 is the one that is assigned. These are all steps that we have done it. So I'm not actually, that's the reason I'm just going pretty quickly just to see. Now here I have, maybe I'll use this D7. Let me try to see if I can use this D7. YAA. I'll use maybe D7. Let's try to see. So this is account group I have created. Now I'll also, let me just see if I have the tab open. Good. The tab open for setting up partner determination, customer master. Now I'll go to my account group. First I'll assign YA. For all this, I'll remove this. I'll make my own account group which I created. YAA, YAA, YAA. Then you have YAA, then YAA. So this is what I have created. I'll save this. I'm assigning partner functions, and I'll go to partner determination procedure, no problem. Then again assignment here, I'll go to YAA as my account group, and here I'll change it to YAA is my procedure. Okay, now if I try to go here, I'll try to create my own customer /n. Okay, I'll use again /o xt01. Now I'll have my own account group called YAA. I'll select my YAA, enter. I'll go to my partner functions. I'll try to save my partner functions. Now my customer master data gets created. My master data is 472000. So just go here. If you go into the change mode of it, xt02, you can see in this we have defined YA, YB, YC, and YD, which will come mandatory. If you want YEE, then you need to enter it manually. So YE, you just give the number, same number or anything that you will have. Okay, again, okay, YE is a contact person, right? So it is not the payer. I'll explain about the contact person later, because employer responsible and contact person is basically you have to define something called a contact person. Where do we define a contact person? Will be in the general data. Here we have something called a contact where we can create our own contact person here. So you could just say maybe I'll just mention my name, something like this. This first name, I press enter. I go to the home address. I forget about my home address. Okay, there is a mandatory thing. And then I select him, go inside. Then, okay, I have all my email address, language of a contact person that we have discussed. I'll select it, save it. I'll go to the change mode of it. So there will be a number that gets generated for me as well. This is my contact person. For this customer, this guy is a contact person that who will have. So there'll be a contact person we'll again discuss. So there'll be a contact person that we have discussed, like, where basically you can create your own contact person, his business address, his home address, everything that we can, we can just maintain. Like, where does he go for business? What is his date of birth? What is his, status? These are all something like, to understand contact person in a customer location to understanding in much more better way. You'll maintain what is his title, what is department that he belongs to, all that you will create him, so that if in case any gifts needs to be sent to customer, or anything that you need to do, so you'll have all his personal details, and you can maybe send some cards or something during some birthday, because it's very important to have those relationships with the customer, right? The contact person. So when you create any contact person, there'll be a new number range that gets generated. Now, because this guy is is mainly responsible for this customer. This is let's say this customer is a company. Under this company, this guy is a contact person who is mainly responsible for you know for some department, maybe the department that you're dealing with. Now, if I enter YE, I need to enter this particular contact person name that I have created. So now, because he's a contact person, because YE, it did not take this particular number, because we have, this is all KU and all that we have created, right? If you can see here, the partner type that we have selected, if you just go to here, if I just go to this partner function, if you click on this YA, so YA, YB, YC, YD is all KU, okay, which means they're all customers. But AP is your contact person, right? So is your AP means your contact person. So for a contact person, it has to be different. So how, if I enter this 4700, Y system is not taking, Y system is giving me an error. It's because it is not, this 47700 is defined as a customer, but it's not defined as a contact person. Like how is that system knows all that errors and all will be controlled by this error group, in 06 and all. It will be it will be mainly controlling what kind of an error that needs to be given. For 6 contact person in some procedure, uh, there's something called incompletion procedure that we have it. We will talk about what is incompletion procedure and all. So based on this, it would control what kind of whether it's a contact person or whether it's there are internally system will know. But if I give this number, then it takes as a contact person. This is how you can define your partner determination procedure. So now what we have done is for the sold to party. So I have created a new account group called sold to party. In the sold to party account group, we have assigned our partner functions. Now, sold to party, you can have everything. During your test, I would like you guys to create a ship to party account group, a bill to party account group, and a payer account group. But in sold to party account group, have all the 4 partner functions, but create new procedures. Let's say a new procedure that will have only ship to party, a new procedure that will have only bill to party, a new procedure that will have only pay, only maybe bill to party and payer can be in one procedure, that should be fine separately. But you again assign those procedures to your newly created account group, a separate account group for ship to party, bill to party, and payer. Then you assign those partner determination procedures to your respective uh, you know uh, to your respective account groups. Then when you create your let's say using that particular account group, you will be able to see system will be only proposing, let's say only ship to party. It will not be proposing bill to party and so on and so forth. For example, if I try to just check, I think I'm just using something existing. Someone might have created, let's say, ship to party account group. If I have something called ship to, or I'll take standard ship to party account group. So here sales is not, all the fields are not there, because it's a ship to party. You'll have details on the ship to party. There will not be anything on the bill to party except the tax ones. This also you can make it. And if you can see here, the partner function is only ship to party. You don't have multiple partner functions that are there. So if you try to save this, okay, reconciliation account, you save this, there's a new customer 180 that got created. If you go to /nxt02 in this newly created customer, you can only see ship to party account group that is coming. There are no other uh, you know, there are no other partner functions that is getting determined. Similarly, for payer, only payer; for bill to party, only bill to party. Now this 180 is something that has been created, right? This 180 that you have created, you can assign in your other customer that you have there. So what is the other customer that we have created? But okay, we will see it. So now this is the entire thing about the customer master that we have. So but there are few other things in the customer master data that you need to know. Basically now, you know, just the backend tables that are required. Let's say now backend tables in every master, in everything that we do, right? All the business transactions or every customer that you create or anything, it has to go and save in some database. Okay, so database, from database as well, whenever you look for a report, it tries to fetch from a database and it will try to give the report. What is the customer number created? Let's say I wanted to see what are all the customers that I have created today or from the past 1 year, or what are the total number of customers that I have in my system, or if I want to know the some details of a customer, or you wanted to give some, let's say ABAPer does not understand, if in case you wanted to have your own custom logic or anything, the development team does not understand if you tell him about the transaction codes and all. What you need to give them is a table. What is a table? What is a field? So you need to talk more in a technical language. As of now, what we have seen as a functional consultant, from a business perspective, when we talk, okay, we will be talking about the customers, their, what does this field do, what does that, but because you need to, you have a role to play with your with the clients facing as well, but also you need to give the details to ABAPers also, the ABAP team, in order for them to do some coding. So for them, they will understand only tables and fields. So they don't understand all this, different thing. They don't even care for us. We need to, whenever we give a logic, they say, what table, what field, what logic that needs to be applied. So in SAP, we will see, like, there are multiple tables. There are a lot of different tables that we have, but make a note of it. But in order to look for a particular table, basically you have, we functionals, we use either of two transaction codes that we have. One is called SC16. If you go to this transaction called SC16, then it will ask for the table name. And for the customer master general data, we have a table name called KNA1 that you enter, and you will be able to see the the customer details, what are all the customers that you have and everything. Either use SC16, but there is a new transaction code after ECC 4.6 called SC16N. Okay, there, wherever you see something called an N in the end, it's called enjoy transaction. It's called an enjoy transaction. These are all the transaction codes that have been introduced after SAP 4.6. There are multiple versions of SAP. We will talk about it, maybe in the later. So as of now, what we have is SAP 6.0. Like, how do you see what is your SAP system details and all? Maybe before we go into this, we can click on this system. Okay, click on this status. If you click on the system and click on the status, now you will be able to see, we have, as of now, like, let's see here, we can see the component version is EHP7. EHP7 basis is 7.0. 740 is again kind of a release that we will have. We have something called logistics that we, SAP logistics and accounting. So here 617 is again, this is the release version that we have, and this is called, like, a future pack that we call it, like, what is the SP level and all. But we are in something called an EHP7, and anything that starts with 6 is like, uh, let's say 6.7 version. If you even click on this product version that you will have, then if you just click on this SAP, where is it? SAP ERP, you can see here SAP ERP 6.0. You can see some description of this. So basically it's an SAP system in ERP in 6.0. Like this, you have another system called SAP ERP 4.6. Before that, these enjoy transactions were not available. So in SAP ERP 6. From 6.0, you have all this new transaction codes. Now this is your SAP core system that is there. You can see what are all the installed softwares, basically in logistics and execution, it's 617 that you have. Then you can also see here what is your database. This system, the database is MS SQL. So this is an SQL database that you have where your SAP is getting saved. Then you can have Oracle. Most of the clients in the real time, in many of the clients, we use Oracle database. So Oracle database is what we use. SAP mainly uses 80% of SAP's, let's say, ERP system, that ECC system, is based on Oracle database. So the database in which the SAP works is on the Oracle database. But there is a new product called SAP HANA as well, which is again an SAP proprietary database, which the S4 HANA that you have that would work on. But that's again to a different topic. But again, the database that you have, we will be having here, will be either Oracle or SQL. So SAP does not have its own database in the ECC. Okay, in the ECC. So here, this is, you can see, if someone asks what is the database that you have, you can say we're using Oracle. So what is the SAP version that you have worked on? Then you can say, so our SAP systems were in SAP 6.2, and it was in EHP 7. EHP 7 is the enhancement package in SAP ERP 6.2. You can just mention this. These are all one of the latest versions. We have EHP 8 as well, but again, that's part of S4. But until ECC, EHP 7 is the highest package that you will have. Okay, this is how you'll know the just a high level information. There's not something we don't need to know in detail, but just that it will give some information about what transaction code are you in, what program that you have. When we are talking about some let's say some functional design and all, we'll see how do we see the program name and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's just close this part. Now I'll go to this transaction code called AC16N, or AC16 also you can go. Now here you give this KNA1. So KNA1, and might be I'll just try to see created on, maybe I'll try to see today I have created some master data, right? So I just click here 20, I execute it. Okay, let's see how many master data that we have. So there are only two. You can see what are all the two customers that you have, what is the name that you have given, what is the city, what is the address of him, the city code, who created it, all the details you can see it in this. What is an account group that you have created, all this that you can see it in your system. Okay, now here I just wanted to see, if I go to XT02 transaction code, this is the one that I go inside. Here I can assign one more YB, and I'll assign, but okay, this is a partner function, is not YB, right? This is actually 180 is not YB. Okay, anyway, if you had created one more with your own, then when you try to assign it, it will come and get assigned here. Now, as of now, what I wanted to show you is KNA1 is a table where you can see the general data of your customer master. Then if you want to see company code data, you need to go to KNB1, go to this KNB1, and if you try to execute, let's say your customer number, or just try to see, you can have some date as well, whatever you want, you can take it. I'm just taking the same customer number, 47200, right? Yeah, if you execute it, then you will see, what is the company code, who created, what is the reconciliation account, the different details that we would have entered, you can see it here. Similarly, if you go to VV, this is your for the sales area data. If you click on your customer that you have, so you can see here, okay, what is the sales organization, distribution channel, what are all the details that we would have entered, will be saving in this particular table. Okay, there are three tables that you need to remember at this point of time. We'll see the later tables later. So you have KNA1, KNA1 is for your general data view. KNB1 is for your company code data, and KNVV is for your sales area data. Okay, these are all the three tables that get saved: KNA1, KNB1, and KNBV. Okay, whenever you wanted to see some all the customers in some particular sales area or something, whenever you wanted to see some sort of a report, you can use this KNVV, try to execute it. You can see all the customers in all the sales area, whoever has been created. We will again, we'll discuss, but these are all the three tables where you will be able to find it. Try to explore these tables. You can see how many number of entries that you have in KNVV, how many number of entries that you have in KNA1, KNB1, everything you will be able to see. Try to see these tables that you have. Okay. All right. So now we will be, we'll just talk about now we spoke about XD01, XD02, XD03 for create, change, and display, right? So let's go into this logistics here. Let's go into the sales and distribution. Let's go to this master data. Let's go to this business partner, business function. Okay, business, we don't need business. Okay, master data, business partner. I'll go to customer. Now let me just, we'll try to see the different, let's say, now we have seen here XD01, VD01, again for the change and all. Now, once I have created, let's say 180 as my customer, right? In my KNVV, I have created another customer called 180 or the same customer. So let's see if I just go here. I've created this particular customer that I have. Now, okay. Let me just for the sake, I'll just create one more customer /nxt01. Okay, there's one more thing. Why now this is a one that I wanted to create. Maybe I wanted to create a new customer with reference to the existing customer, which means I have some particular customer /n SE16, and what is again, I forgot. Let's select today 47,200, I guess, right? 47,200. Okay, 47,200. I wanted to create a new customer which has almost all the details of 47,200, the same sales area, whatever the shipping conditions or the delivery type or account group, everything I wanted to be same as this 47200. I want to create a new customer, but a different customer with different name, maybe a different address, but rest of the details I wanted to copy it from the existing customer. So then what you do is you have here something called a reference. Now if I'm creating a new customer, if I create with the reference here 47200, if I try to select this same company code, or you can have different company code as well, but I'll just, because as of now we have only one, so I'm just selecting this EKT. If you press enter, what happens, all the details, address details anyway, it would be separate. Address details, it would be always unique. We'll say test3. Sometimes address details would be unique, his name and all. But if you can see company code data, already this reconciliation account is copied. If you go to sales area data, because we had only given 01 as shipping condition, it's already copied. The here, okay, tax classification again will not get copied because tax classification will be different for different customers. But what if you would have entered Incoterms, terms of payment and everything, it would have already copied everything from that particular customer to this new customer. So you can also create with reference. Whenever you create with reference, which means everything from this customer will get copied to this new customer that you will be creating. You can have even different sales area as well. You can also just explore this option called reference. How do you create with the reference? Okay. When you create with reference, all the details, you have all the details correctly filled in, the the Incoterms, the reconciliation account, the terms of payment, maybe sales district, sales office, sales group. If you fill everything correctly, then when you try to create with the reference, you will be able to see whenever you're creating this new customer with reference to this, you don't need to enter anything manually, everything would get copied automatically. Okay, that is also you try to explore once. Okay, now I have created, now I'll just go to this logistics. There are some other transaction codes we'll quickly see that we have, then we will be done with our customer master that we'll have. Now I'll just go to sales and distribution, business partner, customer. Now here I have created this newly created customer. Now if I just refresh, my new customer will also come, 47201. Now maybe this 47201, I wanted to block him. If you want to block, as I mentioned, once the customer master is created, once you create your master data, you will not be able to delete it. You don't have any option to delete a particular customer. Okay, wherever you go, you cannot delete him. So any master data that you go, what once created, it cannot be deleted. Okay, you can only flag for deletion, that we see. But now you have created this customer and you wanted to block him. If he's existing in multiple areas, multiple sales organizations, you can block in only some sales organizations. Or maybe like he's not he's not making a payment properly, or he's kind of you created some customer, now he's kind of fraud customer, or he went away, you never you don't want to do any business transaction. If in case some sales orders should not be getting created against this customer, something like that, if in case it's there, then you can use this block customer. So you give this VD05 is a transaction code to block a customer you have here. Now if I just go here, if I press enter, you can see it will ask, do you want to block at an order level, or at like or delivery level, or billing level, all sales areas, or only selected sales areas, like which means now sales area means the combination of sales organization, distribution channel, division. Now whenever you say this block all sales area, if the same customer is existing in a different sales area as well, he will be blocked. Or if you want to block only in this sales area, then you will select here, you know order block at what sales area level. Here order block means whenever you're creating a sales order, system will not allow you to in any reason that you can select, any reason that you select, system will not allow you to use this particular transaction code. Now if I try to select something, you know or delivery block, billing block, you can select any block reasons, that's okay. This is for all the sales area, means order will not be created for any sales area that you have. Only selected sales area means only this sales area you will not be, you will be blocked. In other sales area you will not be blocked. Similarly, if you want to block even sales about all sales area or only selected sales, selected sales area means only this sales area that you're entering. All sales area means if he's existing in different sales areas as well, maybe he's having a different distribution channel or a different division, as we mentioned, every unique combination is a separate sales area that we will have. So you will be you will be blocked at all the sales area level. So block him or unblock him. Then same way, there is another transaction code called BD06 if you want to flag the customer for deletion. So now if you want to all again here, all the sales area or only in the selected sales area, all the sales area, if you try to save it and there, maybe this customer no longer exists, this customer does not do any business with you any longer, then you'll come in here, flag for deletion. So when you flag for deletion, then you will not be able to if it's blocked, you can unblock him. But when it's flagged for deletion, which means the customer is no longer existing according to the system, it exists in the record, because in the table level it exists, but there'll be a deletion indicator set against him, because he will be existing. In order for from an audit point of view to see some customers, and from point of view, it is important that you're not supposed to delete the customer master data. but you can flag him for deletion. And then there will be certain rules in the, in the real time, where all the customers who are who have this flag for deletion checkbox for more than 5 years or 10 years can be permanently deleted from the system or can be archived. So there are multiple strategies that we use, but that's not up to here. As of now, we'll just try to learn the subject. So you will flag the you can flag for deletion using flag for deletion using BD06. Okay, then okay, this is VD07 is okay, like you assign to a reference customer. We'll talk about this. Okay, it's not very much important. Then you have this XT07. XT07 is changing an account group of a particular customer, for example. But it has to be the same unique combination that you need. Okay, let's say I'll take my my customer only, 201. Change account group means, let's say, let me just try to see which account group I would like to change. XT01. Now as of now I have created YA with YAA, right? Maybe instead of YAA I wanted to select maybe I'll try to see Z001 only. So you have created a customer XT02, XT03. How can you see an which account group that you have created? You go inside. Okay, he's marked for deletion, but that's okay. I'll remove the deletion indicator. If you just go here, if you go to this administrative data, you can see YAA is my account group that I have been created. Okay, but by mistake this customer has been created with YAA. Actually, you do not wanted to create him with YAA. You wanted to create with him again once a flag for deletion, right? I remove this flag. If you remove this flag, again he becomes active. Also, I'll remove the blocked ones. Maybe I'll just go inside. I'll remove even block indicators at the moment for this customer. Okay, now if I just go back here, account group, maybe change account group, I'd say this particular customer, it is saying you have in this company code you have selected an account group that is there, but okay, I'll just select him. I'll click OK. It is asking, okay, here I'm not able to, if you can see here, I'm not able to see. Okay, again I'll again explain. Z001, it was actually YAAA which was supposed to be seeing here. Okay, whenever you don't see this account group, for example here, right, so it's saying sold to party 0001, but I am not seeing my account group that is reflecting here. So the reason might be because there is some setting that would be required. Let's just go to that particular setting. I'll just show you, even though whenever you guys don't see anything in your drop down menu, right, just go here, go to options. Okay, it is visualization is checked. This is not an issue. Settings, this is also there. Then that's not an issue. Okay, let me just go to, let's go here again through the path. Let's go to sales and distribution, master data, business partner, customer. I'll go to this change account group XT07, press enter, select it, click OK, enter your I'll just see why it is not coming. Now enter your new account group. Now as of now, for this customer 47201 XT03 47201, my account group that I have here is YAAA. By mistake I have created it YAAA, which was supposed to be Z001. Let's just for suppose click OK, change it. Okay, because number range should also be same, or else it will throw an error. Let me just try to see. There are certain things, the same fields should be enabled, the same let's say you should have the same number range that needs to be assigned. There are so many things if you want to change the account group. But in case if you would like to change, then system will allow you, provided there are some changes that we do. Let me just quickly do that. Where is business partner? Business partner, you have customers, you have control. I'll go number range, assign number range. For YAAA, we have assign D7 and Z001 also. At the moment, I'll just assign it D7. Again, it's Z1 that is there. I'll try to save it. Okay, I'll come back. Now I'll try it now. Just go here, press enter, give Z001, enter. Now it's taken. Click, select this, click OK, and you save your okay. Partner functions are also different, right? Okay, even the partner functions, it might be like SHPP. I should have assigned even the partner determination procedure and all this. Then your account group gets changed. Basically, next time when you just go to this account group, then it will be Z0001 that gets reflected. But if you need to change this account group, there are certain rules. All the mandatory things has to be same. All the partner functions have to be same. Let's say all the what do you call it? All your number range should be same. So there are certain things that it needs to be same. But in that, if in case if it is same, then you can come to this particular transaction code. I don't know why am I losing this path. You can come to this, go to sales and distribution, master data. As of now, I'm not telling direct transaction codes, just because I want you to know the path. As I mentioned, you come here, XD07 is a transaction code. If you need, or change account group, you can change your account group there. Okay, at the moment, these are all the transaction codes that you can remember. XD07, and this is change account group. Okay, you guys also practice until this point, so I think it should be fine with your customer master data that you will have. So these are all the and again, there's one more tip, one small tip. Let's say if you don't know the table level where it is there. Now I'm in my XD02. I press enter. Now let's say I'm in the sales area data. I wanted to know, I don't know the table. I don't know my table. I said KN1, KN1B1 or KN1B. I don't know the table. If you'd like to know, maybe let's say sales area, I wanted to know maybe this, this customer group or customer sales group or anything that you would like to see in table level where it is stored. Then you do an F1 on that particular field sales group. Okay, it will give the details about the sales group, right? As I mentioned, it will give you the more details about the particular field. Then you have this fourth icon called technical information. After F1, click on this technical information. Then here you will be able to see KNVV and the field name. VKGRP is a field name. So if you just go to create a new session, if you go to this SC16N, SC16N, now if you go to here, the table name, it says as KNVV. Just go to KNVV, and the field name it is says as VKGRP. Select this field name, Control F, search for it, VKGRP, and this is your sales group. Okay, VKGRP is your sales group. So if in case you don't know the field name and the table name, you can also do is this way. Okay, if you don't know, maybe some any field, select any field, just for the sake of doing it, do it, place an F1 and click on this technical information. Then you will know the table name and the relevant field name. Here sometimes there are something called structures. We'll talk about it later, but most of your tables you'll be able to find with like this. This is a table name, this is the field name. Clear?
Yes, Kenneth.
Okay. Now if you are able to clear with this, then it's like you're good with the currently the customer master. So the customer master, what it needs, should be fine. I think the you will be covering most of the things, but there are few other things, some in detail things that, but we'll discuss it later. But for the moment, I think you're good with the details that you have at this point of time. Okay, so this is about the customer master. There's only one thing that I would like to, this is something from an interview point of view as well, that you need to remember this, just one point, not one point, basically like in a few things. Now you have your account group called sold to party, ship to party, bill to party, and payer. As I mentioned, there can be different account groups. There will be some sort of an, there will be some sort of an interview questions that you need to know. And generally we ask as well. For example, now if you go to this billing tab, you have this, let's say terms of payment. Okay, or we'll just first start with the Incoterms. So you, as I mentioned, you can be maintaining some Incoterms as well that is there in the system, right? Incoterms will come from which partner function? Let's say now you have, this is something I want you to test as well. Now you create a separate account group for sold to party, for ship to party, for bill to party, and for payer. And in the partner function, okay, in the partner function, I will tell you now, but I want you to test this when you actually create your sales orders and all, when we come to that particular topic. I'm just telling you now so that you can again do it at that point of time. So you will assign your partner functions, you'll assign maybe only one sold to a separate ship to, a separate bill to, and separate payer, or you have this add additional ship to bill to parties that you have created with some other account group. Assign it here in the same sales area. In your customer, when you're creating your sales order, you will have unique number for sold to, ship to, bill to, and payer. I'll explain you at that point of time. But you always remember, the Incoterms will be always coming from your sold to party master data. Whatever you maintain in your sold to party, the Incoterms will be coming from your sold to party partner function. Based on your sold to party is what Incoterms will come. Similarly, this terms of payment will always come from your payer partner function. So Incoterms is from sold to party, terms of payment is from your payer. So these are all something that you need to remember, because these are kind of interview questions, as well. They would be asking, like, terms of payment comes from which partner function? You have to say payer. Where it comes during your sales order creation. We have not reached to that point, but I want you to, we'll also practice. I'll also remind you at that point of time, but already, like, just make a point to test such way, like, terms of payment will come from your payer master data, your Incoterms will come from your sold to party master data. And also test this, we'll test it. Then your let's say shipping conditions will come from your ship to party master data. No, sorry, even shipping conditions will come from your sold to party master data only. Correct, it will not come from your ship to party master data. Then your delivering plant will come from your ship to party master data. This, even we need to test it. I think it comes from sold to party master data, not ship to party, but let's test it. Then delivering plant will come from your ship to party master data. Okay, ship to party partner function or something. So these are all kind of some sort of a questions that that we will be just in generally certain uh, some questions, suddenly it would be, we could just ask, maybe what is a transaction code to have proof of delivery? So you should be knowing it. Or if you because these are all something that I mean, you just you would have made a note of it, but we did not come to them yet to see them. But just on a high level, what is a transaction code? Let's say we also have seen to post the invoices to accounting in case of subsequent invoice processing and all that we have. How do you whenever you check it, how do you post the invoices to accounting? All that, something like, you should be knowing at least the transaction code. Just make a note of the transaction code, just make a note what does it do and everything, and you can you can also form your own questions. But again, we'll come to that in details about what kind of questions that we will have there during the project. Okay, clear with the customer master? So if in case this is clear, I think from next class we'll start with the material master. Once we finish with the material master, then we'll start with our order processing and all. So material master, you have something called just a very high level overview I just wanted to give. So material master, it's basically, it's not with like now you have created something called customer, right? So customer master that you have created, but now you need to create a material master. Material master is an integration between all the different let's say different modules that we have. It's not just SD. So SD has its own roles, and MM, PP, WM, FI, everyone has their own views where they will be maintaining it. Okay, so it's not only specific to us, but the actual material type, the material creation and everything is mainly part of MM that we will have. But there are some tabs that are relevant for SD, so we will be focusing on those tabs at the moment. Okay, yeah, but okay, we'll start with the next class only. We don't need to start with the data here. So yeah, so again, for the material master, if you want to just go, it's again it's again a master data, logistics, material management, then you will have material master, then material, then create, general, MM01. So this is mainly part of MM, creation of material types. I mean, the responsibility of a material master is with an MM, but we have our own views where we will be maintaining it. But we'll discuss about in detail in the next class. Okay. So is it clear with the customer master, or any questions that you have?
Till now,
No.
no, Dinesh. Once I got
Yeah. Just practice it up, because these are all important things. So practice it. If you have some questions, just let me know.
okay, Dinesh.
Okay. So you should know, even at the moment, just remember those transaction codes also that we have discussed for a subsequent invoice that is checked, what is there. So just know them. And also you should know what, like now here, what is the determination procedure that we have. What kind of what determination procedure that we will have for a partner determination. Okay, it's I only saying it's a, like what kind of a condition technique that you have is actually partner determination procedure. So it's a kind of a way that we are just getting here. You will we'll just ask, can you please explain partner determination procedure? I'm just asking, giving some questions to you. What can you explain partner determination procedure? How does it happen? Then you need to explain, like partner determination procedure starts with creation of partner functions assigning to procedure inside a procedure, and account groups to this, all that particular steps that we have discussed, you should explain them. Okay. Okay, if it's clear, then we'll stop here for the day.